Well, now I want to go to N-scale modeling, and the host for this is Clem Harris. But before I introduce Clem, I want to introduce National Capital Trains, who is a sponsor for this segment.
National Capital Trains is the largest supplier of N-scale modeling products in the state of Virginia. We have been in business since 1989. We carry a full line of modeling products, specializing in N and HO-N3 scales. We carry a large selection of competitively priced high-quality N-scale products from Atlas, Bachmann, Digitrax, Intermountain, Kato, Microtrains, NCE, Pico, Rapido, Soundtrax, as well as Brass. For foreign railroad train aficionados, we offer a wide selection of Japanese and European prototype trains. We are located 20 miles from Washington, D.C. in Springfield, Virginia. We are a short 7-minute drive off Interstate 95. Stop in and see us for the best in N-scale. We also have online ordering on our website, including great prices and expert advice. Call us for your N-scale modeling needs and advice. Use the QR code to visit our website. We look forward to serving you.
And Clem, as everybody knows, is a real railroad engineer, so he's running his real train this evening. But he did send us a great video. So if we could run the N-scale video from Clem Harris, Phil. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is Clem Harris, your NuTrax Modeling N-scale host. And for the month of July, we're going to talk about N-Track and the standard that it has created within the N-scale community. As a little bit of background information, when I was researching this, N-Track was started in 1974 by a gentleman by the name of Jim Fitzgerald. He started publishing a newsletter with the intent of being able to communicate what was new and exciting in N-scale. That newsletter and that exchange of information ultimately became N-Track in 1994, and it was formally incorporated as an organization in the year 2000. That letter, you can actually still subscribe and get that newsletter from N-Track. And then additionally, looking at N-Track, long about 2021, they changed their name formally to N-Rail. And it's just the procedural of a part of being incorporated and being a not-for-profit organization. I'm most familiar with N-Track and its standard. The local club that I belong to is the New Mexico Rail Runners, not to be confused with the local commuter service here in New Mexico. They've been very good to me over the years. They've kind of taken me under their wing, and I've learned a lot about weathering in detail and various things, but N-Track is the standard that I'm most familiar with. And in today's presentation, I'll cover what those standards are, what those modules look like, and what the expectation is if you were to show up to meet and you had an N-Track module. I look forward to sharing this with you this month, and happy modeling. Welcome back, guys. So as you saw from the slides that I shared, this is a generic brief overview. There is the ability to add more tracks that is covered through N-Track. But again, I just wanted to hit the basic standard of what N-Track is, what it looks like, what it feels like. And this is, for me, N-Track kind of holds a special place to me, because that's where I really got started in the hobby and got a chance to see what a modular layout could do and what it could be. And I've seen our layout as we've had to move from different stores. I've seen the club layout go and take on a lot of different forms. It's even been, some of the modules have been to various shows that have been in the area. So the group is able to set up and do a lot of different things, and there's a reasonable amount of flexibility because you have a set standard. As we discuss some of the other standards later over the next couple of months, between T-Track and then between the Fremo stuff, I don't have any experience with those yet. And when I go to the Evanston event later this month, I intend to do some snooping around and reporting, and just to see what T-Track is about and what Fremo is about. Admittedly, I'm a little bit more excited about the Fremo event, the Fremo modules, because there appears to be quite a bit more flexibility in not only how the module can be built and the shape the module can take, but it allows for a lot more creativity. Whereas N-Track, this isn't a good or a bad thing, but N-Track is more rooted in an older standard and a little bit older way of thinking. My perception of T-Track right now, and don't beat me up for this, guys, please. My perception of T-Track, the straight modules are really neat. It's the curve, because you're restricted to using Unitrack on any of the T-Track modules. The curvature gets a little bit different to me. But that, again, please don't beat me up. That's just my perception. So far, like I said, N-Track is what I obviously have the most experience with. And again, we're just wanting to kind of get a general perception of what's out there, what you can do, what each standard allows you to do. As I shared in some of the videos that you saw, there's a lot of little neat different angles you can get. And with being about 40 inches tall off the floor, the deck height, this allows little ones to be able to see what's going on too. Because like my kids have spent the last, 11 or 12 years around the N-scale layout that the New Mexico Rail Runners has. And so they've been able to go from just barely being able to see over the top of it to now two of my children are adults now, and one is almost an adult, and they've been able to kind of grow up around the layout and see and get a different perspective. And that, to me, that's actually been probably one of the best pieces of being in a club and having a set standard. I've been able to take my youngest, my son, and be able to show him very basic things like how to read switch points and tell where a train is routed to. I've been able to teach him basic railroading concepts that I use in my daily job. of like lining behind. Like when you make a move through a diverging route on a switch, you go back and line it back for the straight track movement as generic housekeeping. So again, the N track is always going to hold kind of a special place in my heart. What I enjoy in the hobby. I'm really looking forward to seeing what T-Track and what Fremo has up in Evanston. As always, guys, feel free to reach out if you have any questions or comments or concerns. And I look forward to sharing with you my perception of a couple different new standards that have come along in N-Scale. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate your time. Have a great evening.